As the tension snaps like a dry bone under pressure, the wolf lowers its body and begins to circle, eyes locked, shoulders rolling with controlled menace, every movement deliberate and precise, while the hyena stands its ground without hesitation, head tilted slightly, jaws parted in that chilling, echoing laugh that sounds less like an animal and more like a warning carved into the night itself, a sound known to make lions hesitate and prey freeze in terror, and in that brief, suffocating pause before violence erupts, the air feels heavy and charged because both predators understand the same brutal truth. Only one walks away. The wolf strikes first, lunging fast and low, snapping toward the hyena's neck before darting back with lightning speed, claws tearing through dust and stone as it tests defenses and searches for weakness. But the hyena does not retreat, instead surging forward with shocking aggression, jaws clamping shut just inches from the wolf's spine with force, powerful enough to shatter bone, the impact sending a violent jolt through both bodies and rippling across the ground. And in an instant, this is no longer a standoff, but chaos unleashed, bodies colliding hard, teeth flashing, snarls ripping through the silence as instinct takes complete control. The wolf attacks again from the side, striking fast and retreating just as quickly, using speed and movement as weapons, while the hyena whips around with terrifying power, absorbing punishment without, slowing, its thick hide and raw aggression turning pain into fuel rather than fear, and as seconds stretch into a brutal test of endurance, the hyena charges headfirst, slamming into the wolf with crushing force, dust exploding into the air as the wolf narrowly escapes a devastating bite that snaps shut with an audible crack, a sound that alone can end the fight if it lands cleanly. And now the balance begins to shift, fear creeping in, because one mistake here means the end, the wolf's. Breathing grows heavy, muscles burning from constant motion, while the hyena advances relentlessly, unblinking and unstoppable, dominating the space with sheer presence and confidence, forcing the wolf to rely on its final advantage, endurance, darting in and out of reach, striking from behind, forcing the hyena to turn again and again, slowly pushing it into a reckless frenzy. And for a terrifying moment, both predators collide once more, locked in a violent struggle, bodies press together, teeth clashing, muscles straining, neither willing to surrender, until separation finally comes not from mercy, but from exhaustion, both animals stepping back, scarred, shaken, and breathing hard, alive only because the other hesitated for a fraction of a second, proving that this is not a battle of heroes or villains, but a raw and unforgiving clash where strength, fearlessness, strategy, and instinct decide everything, reminding us that in the wild survival is never guaranteed, and every encounter carries the weight of death. That brings us to the end of this wolf versus hyena encounter, one of nature's most intense predator comparisons, where power, intelligence, and survival collide. And if you enjoyed this wildlife breakdown and want to see more animal battles and predator comparisons, make sure to like the video, share it with fellow wildlife fans, and subscribe to the channel for more epic animal encounters and documentaries coming soon.